What's going on, guys? So earlier today I released the LV 1.6 kind of like preview video. This is going to be the same thing for the Geo 4. So this week paintball extravaganza happened where all the paintball companies showed up and like showed off their cool paintball stuff. And Planet Eclipse this week released the Geo 4. So the Geo 4 name is kind of confusing. So this is technically like the 6th Geo. Planet Eclipse released the Geo 1, Geo 2, Geo 3, the CS1, which was really the 4th Geo, then the CS2, which is really the 5th Geo, and then now we have the Geo 4, which is really the 6th Geo. So it's kind of confusing. If that's like, you can watch that back or something. So there's really 6 Geos. So these things are $11.95.95, are gonna be available only in a few weeks and are gonna come in 6 colors. They're gonna come in black, really just the same colors as the LV 1.6. Black, silver, dark blue, black and purple, teal and gray, black and green, and golden red. It's gonna come with the very popular IV core bolt system, the same bolt that came in the CS1 and the Geo 3.5, but is coming with the updated soft tip, kind of like we're finding on the CS2. Steel batteries are in the foregrip with a little bit of a tweak to the design. Comes the pops on off, shaft FL, lever feed neck, you know, all that high-end gun stuff. And probably the biggest change to the overall like feel to the gun is the angle of the trigger frame. So on the Geo 3.5, that trigger frame was really vertical. And on the CS1, they changed that angle, which kind of made the whole gun feel quite a bit longer. So now on the Geo 4, they've made that angle quite a bit steeper again to give it more that Geo 3 or Geo 3.5 feel. So overall, I like this thing. I was a huge fan of the Geo 3.5. I loved my Geo 3s. And really when the CS1 came out, wanted the CS1 to replace my Geo 3. But when I picked the CS1 up, the thing was just so big and massive, I didn't like the way it felt, so I just stayed with my 3.5. And then when the CS2 came out, eventually upgraded to the CS2. Because with the CS2, they made it a little bit more streamlined and a little bit more small, or smaller. But I wasn't really a fan of the bolt. I don't really like the way the Gamma Core shoots in the CS2. Well, I mean, I like the way it shoots, it doesn't shoot bad, but I preferred the way that the 3.5 shot and that IV core. So I really like that they're releasing the Geo 4 with that IV core. So it's gonna kind of shoot very similar, hopefully, to that 3.5. Now that the Geo 4 is out, it's like, I don't know, it's like listening to Planet Eclipse talk about the thing, it really kind of sounds like this is what they wanted the CS1 to be. I think on that CS1, they made the thing just too big by making the whole gun longer and changed the angle of the foregrip. The grips were freaking huge. So I think by like, I don't know, making the gun feel a little bit smaller and adding the IV core. So I don't know, I think by changing the angle of that trigger frame, kind of makes the gun feel a little bit more compact, and then the trigger frame uses those CS2 grips. So it's got a smaller overall feel. And then using the IV core, I don't know, maybe this is like the CS1 we kind of always were waiting for. So I think if you like the 3.5 shot quality, like you really liked it like I did, maybe the Geo 4 might be your bag, you know? Your bag. You could bag baby. What is that, Austin Powers? Something bag baby. I don't know. I can't think of it. Right? No? I could be cool. I don't know.
One warranty card for Swedish-made penis enlarger pump filled out by Austin Powers.
I don't even know what this is. This sort of thing ain't my bag, baby.
There were just a lot of people that didn't like that CS1 or the CS2 that were in love with a 3.5, kind of like myself. So I don't know. But it does make stuff really confusing, right? Like we have CS2, Geo 4, and like the CS2 is more expensive but older, and the Geo 4 is cheaper and newer, and like $200. It's so confusing. Pricing. So Geo 4, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully in a few weeks here, I get one in hand. We can do maybe like a live unboxing video, a review, a shooting video, gameplay video, all kinds of stuff with the thing. I'm looking forward to it. It's the first time I've had like a gun here that like I've really kind of been interested in. So Geo 4, stuff coming soon. Thanks, guys.